He practiced free kicks in London parks until he couldn't see the ball. By 23, he wore the number 7 shirt at Old Trafford, and captaining England felt inevitable. Then on one night in Saint Etienne, a single moment of retaliation turned David Beckham from a nation's golden boy into its most hated man. Effigies burned. Tabloids demanded exile. What happened next is the story of how the most despised footballer in England became the biggest icon the game has ever produced. Before the global spotlight and the burning effigies, there was only a boy and a ball in East London. Born in Leytonstone on May 2, 1975, David Beckham inherited a singular obsession. His parents, Sandra and Ted, a gas repairman, lived for Manchester United, regularly making the long trips to Old Trafford. On local pitches, Ted coached young David at Ridgeway Rovers, demanding absolute focus. By 1990, Beckham's performances for Brimsdown Rovers earned him under 15 Player of the Year honors, catching the attention of the club he dreamed of representing. Joining Manchester United's youth structure at 14, he entered the demanding world of youth coach Eric Harrison. Alongside Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, and the Neville brothers, Beckham became part of the class of '92. Their first collective statement arrived with the 1992 FA Youth Cup triumph, where Beckham's clinical goal in the final sealed the trophy. Behind this unyielding precision lay a grueling daily ritual, striking the ball 50 times after every training session, chasing perfection in the dark. Following his senior debut in 1992, the pathway to the first team required refinement. In March 1995, a brief loan to Preston North End provided rugged preparation before his Premier League debut that spring. When Sir Alex Ferguson sold established stars Paul Ince, Andrei Kanchelskis, and Mark Hughes, he cleared the runway for his young prospects. Beckham seized the opportunity during the 1995 to 1996 campaign, registering 7 goals and 11 assists across 1,841 league minutes on the right wing. Yet, true national stardom arrived on August 17, 1996 at Selhurst Park. In the opening match of the season against Wimbledon, Beckham spotted goalkeeper Neil Sullivan off his line. From just inside his own half, he launched a perfectly weighted 60-yard lob. The ball hung in the afternoon sky before dropping cleanly into the net. It was a stroke of supreme confidence and technical precision that instantly transformed a promising young midfielder into a household name, bringing with it the intense pressure of major trophy expectations. On June 30, 1998, England met Argentina in Saint Etienne for a highly charged World Cup round of 16 match. With the score locked at 2-2 just after halftime, a single moment reshaped English football history. Argentine midfielder Diego Simeone fouled Beckham from behind, knocking him to the turf. Lying face down, the young midfielder reacted, swinging his right leg to clip Simeone's calf. In the 47th minute, Danish referee Kim Milton Nielsen brandished a straight red card. England fought with 10 men for the remainder of the match, surviving through extra time before falling 4-3 in a penalty shootout. Though the entire team shared the defeat, the public demanded a daily scapegoat. The British press immediately launched a fierce campaign. The Sun front page called it a moment of madness, while the Daily Mirror ran the striking headline, 10 heroic lions, 1 stupid boy. Overnight, a footballing error was reframed as a betrayal of the nation. Beckham returned home to face intense, widespread hostility, leaving Manchester United as his only sanctuary to begin rebuilding his shattered reputation. Alex Ferguson shielded his young midfielder, channeling his energy into the daily rhythms of club football. Rather than offering public apologies, Beckham answered on the pitch, executing his duties on the right wing with relentless running and defensive commitment. During the extraordinary 1998-99 campaign, his crossing and set-piece accuracy became central to United's tactical structure. This tireless work rate paid off as United marched toward an unprecedented treble, securing the Premier League and the FA Cup. The ultimate test arrived in Barcelona on May 26, 1999, against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. Trailing 1-0 in stoppage time, United won a corner. Beckham stepped up, delivering a curling ball into the box that led to Teddy Sheringham's equalizer. Seconds later, another precise Beckham corner created the sustained pressure that allowed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to volley home the winner. By lifting all three major trophies in a single season, Beckham showed his resilience under extreme scrutiny. His elite delivery and tireless work ethic did not silence every critic, but they proved his worth within Europe's greatest club team, rebuilding his credibility as he prepared to face the English public once more. On October 6, 2001, the English national team stood 90 seconds away from missing the World Cup. Facing Greece at Old Trafford, they trailed 2-1 in stoppage time. 5 previous free kick attempts had failed. When a foul yielded one final opportunity 32 yards out, the captain stepped forward. This was the same player hung in effigy 3 years earlier, now carrying the hopes of an entire nation. With a whip-fast, side-footed strike, the ball curled over the wall and dipped into the top corner. The draw, at 2-2, secured England's place in Japan and South Korea. True redemption did not come from sympathy, but from this single, undeniable moment of responsibility. Beckham had gone from public scapegoat to trusted leader, his elite technique serving as his ultimate armor. While later eras would celebrate the effortless central artistry of players like Kaká, the last pure 10, Beckham's durability lived on the right wing, built on repetitive labor and physical endurance. If you enjoy the triumphs, setbacks, and human stories behind football legends, subscribe to Goal Uncovered. Beckham did not rely on explosive pace or dizzying stepovers to beat his marker. Instead, he conquered the pitch through a mastery of space, timing, and biomechanics. Operating on the right flank, his threat came from early, in swinging service delivered before defensive lines could drop and settle. He stretched opponents with sweeping diagonal switches that instantly tilted the point of attack, creating immediate advantages for his teammates. This weapon was built on highly specialized mechanics. When striking the ball, Beckham tilted his body at an extreme angle, left arm raised for balance, wrapping his foot around the leather to generate an unmistakable combination of velocity, curl, and dip. This technical repeatability turned every set piece and crossing opportunity into a calculated mathematical problem for opposing goalkeepers. But technique was only half the equation. When possession was lost, a tireless work rate drove him to track back, using intelligent positioning to recover space and protect his fullback. He stayed wide, constantly hunting the precise angle needed to whip the ball into dangerous zones without needing to beat a defender one-on-one. This absolute sporting reliability on the pitch ultimately transformed the legendary Manchester United number 7 jersey from a piece of athletic wear into a highly coveted symbol, ready to capture a massive international marketplace. In the summer of 2003, a €24.5 million transfer ended Beckham's long era with Manchester United, launching a new test in Spain. Real Madrid offered an unprecedented, star-studded environment, placing him in a dressing room that already featured Luis Figo, Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, and Roberto Carlos. Critics immediately questioned whether his established crossing game could function beside such creative forces. He adapted quickly, dropping into a deeper, harder-working midfield role to accommodate the team's attacking balance. Despite immense celebrity pressure and skepticism from the Spanish press, he earned his place on sporting merit, winning over fans with physical endurance and defensive work. This commitment shaped his final year in Spain. During the 2006 to 2007 campaign, he fought back into the squad to secure a dramatic La Liga title, proving his elite competitiveness was completely intact. With his European honors settled and his legacy secured, the Beckham name was prepared to carry the attention of the footballing world toward a completely new continent. In July 2007, Beckham joined the Los Angeles Galaxy. While treated as a major commercial event, it was also a distinct football decision. His arrival brought massive international attention to Major League Soccer, a league with its own established history, development, and active players. Off the pitch, high-profile fashion campaigns and magazine covers made his name recognizable to non-football audiences worldwide, inviting constant media scrutiny. Yet, he remained an active footballer at the highest level. To maintain his fitness and international status, he joined AC Milan on loan in 2009 and 2010, continuing to compete in elite European competition. His playing career ended in 2013 with a short spell at Paris Saint-Germain, where he won the French league title and donated his entire salary to a local children's charity. When he retired that May, his status as a global icon was fully realized, not because of celebrity alone, but because his cultural reach was always earned through performance on the pitch. Beckham's status was never a product of marketing alone. His cultural reach succeeded because it was anchored in elite athletic output. The flawless precision of his crossing, the mathematical accuracy of his free kicks, and a tireless physical work rate provided the essential sporting evidence. His cultural prominence was built directly on football credibility. Major trophies gave him undeniable credibility at the highest level of European football, while the England captaincy solidified his role as a national leader under pressure. When the public turned against him, he responded with quiet endurance on the grass, proving his resilience where it mattered most. The iconic number 7 jersey, the personal style, and the media attention did not replace his footballing ability. They magnified it, making his talent legible across different continents and cultures. His trajectory remains a distinct, unmatched evolution. The Academy dreamer, who became a United star, fell to a national villain, rose through redemption, and adapted as a Galactico. By combining world-class technique with unparalleled visibility, he redefined what a modern athlete could achieve, establishing himself forever as the icon. Today, Beckham's blueprint defines the modern athlete, proving that lasting cultural influence must be earned on the pitch, not just the runway. His legacy remains the ultimate triumph of elite discipline over mere celebrity. If you enjoy the triumphs, setbacks, and human stories behind football legends, subscribe to Goal Uncovered.